So this is going to be a tutorial video for the GTD tool. So I'm just going to highlight some functionality and kind of go through the processes of creating tasks and pretty much just using the system and how it is meant to be. So starting off, you have the collection box, as you see, and then you have your buttons here. So new project, new task, standalone, new idea, new goal. So the first thing I'm wanting to do is I'm going to first create a goal. So right here we have a goal, and I'm just going to title it something here. All right, there it is. And good to go there. Now I can review here my goals that I have, and I can create a specific strategy for it. A tutorial video. All right, so that's my strategy. As you see, I have no projects selected for that. So next thing I'm going to do is create a new project. So creating a new project, of course, you're going to need more than two tasks, because a project has to have at least two tasks. So I can title it whatever it is, tutorial video. And then I'll leave it there, and then we'll come down to inactive. Now I could have filled that out in that, but just for show and tell, I'll show you this screen as well. So you see the inactive page here, and I can set my purpose and vision to a tutorial video. All right, and then I can add notes or whatnot. As you see, now the add task button just becomes available. And again, as you can see here, I can set this specifically to my project, my goal of have others understand the tool. And as you can see, now that populates in the projects. And so I'll add a task, video. We'll set the due date to today, and priority, it's pretty important. And boom. So as you see, the activate is not available because our task count for this project is only one. Remember, it has to have at least two. So we'll make another one, and we'll say upload video. And we'll make that due for tomorrow. Priority, very important. Now we can activate this project. Activating it will remove it from the inactives because now it is active, and it'll move to the active page. Now I can see it here. And as you can see, it's red because it's a very important task. If it were to be important, then the colors will change. Nice to do will be just blue. And here is, this page will contain all of your tasks for your specific projects. Now I can filter, if I have multiple projects, I can filter through and just view whichever ones I want to see. As you can see, I have 2 total tasks. This is within all these projects, and then active projects only have 1 active project, as you see here. And then, so really this is just an overview page. You won't really need to use this a whole lot. Going down, you see you have your project PV, and this is just to kind of review your purpose and vision. You don't really have to come here that often. And then your Gantt views, you can see here my Gantt charts, and again, you can filter this through however many projects you have. And now going back up, so I can see this is my today's task. So as you can see, I only have 1 active task due today, and that's make the video. Once I'm done, I'll just press task complete, and it'll be done. As you can see, my task completion counter just goes up 1 because I completed that. And we'll go ahead and come down here. So these are your external tasks for your whatever external systems that you have, and then these will populate here, and you can complete the task here as well, and then it will complete itself in the other external system as well. For upcoming tasks, you can see here that I have 1 task upcoming, is due tomorrow. Days until due is tomorrow, and I can set this reminder scale here, and what this does pretty much is I set it to 10. And if there's any task due within 10 days, it will automatically update me every single morning. And likewise, if there's any task due 4 days, then it will update me with the name of that task. And then coming down here, overdue tasks. So let's just say for show and tell purposes, I'll go back up and create a standalone task. Standalone task is just anything does not have to do with a project specifically. So walk the dog, we'll call it. So I'll put a start date of 2 days ago and a due date of yesterday. And what that's going to do is it's not due today, so it won't populate here. It's not upcoming because it's not in the future, but it is overdue. So you'll see it here. And this is, you can see at the counter, I have one standalone task that is overdue, and then I can complete it or delete it. If I complete it, I just press task complete. If delete, then it goes away forever. Then you have some task analysis here. You can fool around with this page. It's just read the description and see what it's telling you. It's just for some analysis purposes. Then you have your external views. These are all the external tasks that are due. You can complete them at your leisure. And then standalones, likewise, just all the standalone tasks. And then for the ideas, so if we had an idea of anything, we just press new idea, and we'll just say, I want to work out more. And boom. So with that idea, I can come back to it later and I can make it into, I can add it to an existing project. I can create a project out of it, make a standalone task, or delete it. Now, if we press either of these two buttons, then the idea will delete itself. So creating into a project, we'll say lifting. And as you can see, the idea will automatically pop up here. And just for reference, and then I can go back and it'll pop back up in the inactives, and then I can go ahead and create this idea project. And at the very end, we have our archive section. So you can see your projects, completed tasks, and then your completed GPS. And then lastly, you have your categories down at the bottom and priorities. And this will be our about page. So this is just a summary of everything. This is where the videos will be uploaded. Here's the PV for the system itself. And the about page with the descriptions of each and an automation summary. So these are all the different automations that you'll be getting with this tool.